How to carve a pumpkin. You'll want to start by laying out a selection of knives and other cutting tools. I'm a fan of just really cheap dollar store knives, a combination of metal and ceramic. Metal ones with extremely thin blades like this one are very handy for corners and tight spaces. The flexibility is handy for some situations, but it can get in the way in other situations, so a nice rigid ceramic knife is fantastic as well. One thing to watch out for though, ceramic blades are also very brittle, and sometimes it's nice just to have some big metal knives and some marking tools, one that wipes away easily and a permanent marker in case you want to integrate that into your design. After washing the pumpkin, it's a good idea to examine the surface of it for interesting features. You never know, you might find a big line that you think might work like a cool scar, or you could keep rotating, find a really nice smooth spot, or you might find some little imperfections, make like a big gross pimply thing if you want to work that into your sculpture or into your pumpkin. Or you can just rotate it and find a nice even part. Basically you want to make sure that nothing you don't want will be getting in your way and you've got a good surface that'll work with you instead of working against you. Before we carve the pumpkin, we got to hollow it out, which means cutting off the top. When cutting off the top, you'll always want to put in a little notch, otherwise it's really hard to figure out which way to put the lid back on. Now that that's done, you gotta scoop out the guts. Bah, pumpkin guts. There you go. Let's put them in a bowl. We can eat these later. Collect all the pumpkin guts, put them into some sort of bowl. You'll eventually want to separate the seeds from the guts, and then you can cook and eat the seeds and they will be tasty. Unless you don't like pumpkin seeds, then they will be awful. Now it's time you get the marker and draw the design on your pumpkin. I've gone for a face where I wanted it to look like a pumpkin that is a wimp or a nerd pretending to be scary. So, with the teeth, it's a good idea to notice that there are 4 main incisors. The teeth beyond that will be the canines, and for the most part everything after that is a molar. It's important your big goofy pumpkin teeth are accurate and look right. And now you carve the pumpkin. And that's what it looks like after you've carved it. Alright, thank you for watching, and now you know how to carve a pumpkin.